All right, everybody. Let's take a look at gold here. We obviously have a little bit of a gap. We've also, we had a pretty big sell-off on Friday. And this sell-off, I mean, it came right up over here, 39.49, made a high, and we had a huge, 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 huge sell-off. Let's break this down onto the 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame, and then see what we can get. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, obviously we know that there's a resistance being created up at this level. At the same time, I guess there is some sort of support created around 30.14, and there was a resistance up around 30.34. Now, let's break this down further onto the 1-hour time frame. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, one thing is clear that we have like a hundred pip range for price to move up from 30.24 to 30.34. At the same time, there is a support being formed on the 1-hour time frame, and this is where things get a little bit tricky, right? Because look, on the 1-hour time frame, and especially on the 30-minute time frame, we have this clean range all the way up till 30, 34, 30, 35. You can see here to the left hand side, right? Clean as day range. But what about cells? Cells are a little bit tricky, right? So I was looking at this here. On the 30-minute time frame, the first thing we can identify is obviously you have a support on the 30-minute. And if we do sort of break below the support, the next support is, you know, next support is around, let's say here, right over here, around 30.17. But this is a small support. Like, look, this is 24 pips away. Let's take a sneak peek at this level on the 15-minute. And on the 15-minute, we do see that it's it's a very, very small support. And even below 30.17, if you look at the next support is it's like a 38.40 pip support. So I think this could be a potential sell below 30.17. So let me put my yellow line right over here. And this is something that's going to let me know, okay, let's make this a little bit orange, a little bit easier on these eyes, right? Like below 30.17. Now looking at 30-minute time frame, this right here. Now, see, it's very important to identify these areas here because now that's going to give you some sort of confirmation, like where are you looking to take a trade. Obviously, the Asian session hasn't started yet, we haven't moved into pre-London, but just doing some pre-market analysis, right? So if I'm looking for a sell, I'm probably going to be looking for a sell below 30.17 because this range is like a 36 37 pip range. Below 30.19, it's like a 23 pip range, not much. But if I'm looking for buys, I would want to see some sort of support form, some sort of a consolidation to happen, and probably break above 30.26 for price to continue pushing up because we have a very big range for price to move up. So some sort of a market structure being created around 30.24, 30.25 would be very, very beneficial. So to say that if we do break above 30.26 after that market structure is formed, then we can continue to push up. It's still very, very early in the session though anyway. Let's take a look at pound yen. Let's start off from the daily time frame. Daily is sort of, let's scale fix this. Daily is sort of rejecting here at the bottom. Let's take a look on the 4-hour. Looking at the 4-hour, we are coming up towards some sort of resistance area around 193.400, 193.500. But above this area, again, you have a clean range going all the way up towards 194.560, 100 pips away. So probably that could be a good level where price can reach into. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame. Oh wow, look at that. 1-hour time frame. Now we have to adjust these zones. So whenever you do analysis on the high time frames, you will see that the zones will always overlap onto the smaller time frame. So let's point this out here again. We have clean range, and let's take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Now looking at the 30-minute time frame, we have some more information. Wow, we had these gaps, right? So for sells, I would say probably below 192.500 because you have to look at it this way. Over the weekend, price was moving. Obviously, there was some sort of like action happening over the weekend. So if we do break below 192,500, I think there's a very good range, 43 pip range for price to move down. That could be a possibility for price to move down. Other than that, I mean, it's going to be better to see if we can create some sort of a rejection or some sort of a retracement to like 192, 950. If we do, then I guess we could continue pushing up in this 50 pip range to 193, 480. That's a possibility. But ideally, I'm going to be waiting for gold here to create some sort of a consolidation so we can break above 30.26 for price to continue to push up. So let's see what happens. We're going to see you guys later on for the London session anyway. So till then, take care.